So we're gonna do a full-size drawing. It's a lot easier doing the scale. So earlier with another class, I started to draw this. I didn't draw the dimensions correctly at all because I want to do this quickly just to give you an example rather than sit here and measure for like a half hour. So basically, I'm gonna give you guys one of the sticks and you can trace it, which is really nice. What you want to do is start probably 2 inches in, 2 inches that way, something like that. Once again, I'm not going to be super accurate. And then, so it's straight, you got to make sure, oh, I'm on camera.
You're welcome.
You want to make sure all the lines are perpendicular and parallel here. So go like that, 2 inches, I got 2 lines. And then I can start my base, do something like that, right? And then I want to trace the other side of it. It's going to be slightly bigger than the board, right? Because I'm tracing the outside of it, but it'll be close enough. And make sure everything's nice and parallel. Once again, you guys will do a better job than me, but I'm just trying to do this really fast. All right, extra. So I've got this baseboard here. Maybe the next one I do is the vertical support that goes straight up. It is on the outside of this. All right, somewhere in the middle. Something like that. And then you guys need to do hidden lines. This board, vertical board, is on top of that baseboard. So it's behind it. So you want to do dashed lines to show that it is there, but is back behind this board. Make sense? So that one's back behind this one. Then on these crosses here, they're on the same level. Hey, call back in a second. These are on the same level as each other.
What's wrong with him?
So, go like this maybe.
I got you, dude.
Does it go back behind it? This one goes back behind it, so it actually extends out that way. Oh, wait a minute, I got this. Oh, no. I wonder. Okay. Yeah. So it goes, yeah, it goes back behind it.
Thank you.
It goes back behind it. Since it's behind it, this part of it will be dashed. I should have done that better, but whatever. So anytime it's back behind, dash these. Okay. And then the other one comes across this way. Not this size, but I'm just trying to do this quickly. You want to measure out everything. Part dark. All right, and so that one extends right up into it. It doesn't go behind it actually, so I don't need this line at all.
Y'all got ghosts.
And then it's back behind this one, so these will be dashed. So you just got to think about which board's on top of the other one. So these two boards are both behind here. And then there's a brace over top, but I really didn't leave enough room to put that brace on there. When you go to do the throwing arm, you want to show it basically at a 45. That's when it launches best, if it starts at about a 45. And so again, I'm going to trace this. It goes back behind here, right? The throwing arm is behind all this stuff I'm drawing. It's in the middle of the cadpole. You just kind of go like that, and then straight cut, and that's about it. I mean, you want to get more detailed, like you're going to draw the axle, those types of things. You're going to have to draw the wheels on there. You know the diameter of the wheel's 2 inches. Any questions at all? I know I went fast, but I did. Yeah, so that part of it, it's up to you what you're going to make that out of, what size that would be. But if it goes back behind here, then that's when you put dashed lines. Here, for instance, you would end up drawing that over the top of here, and then these would end up becoming dashed because they're back behind that piece. That makes sense? So you're just drawing full scale. Make sure this thing is not tilted at all, because the next step is going to be the front view, which I'll do in another video, where you're gonna have to extend all these lines across. So this thing's gotta be parallel here. I would do 2 inches from each way, seems to work out, because this paper's just barely big enough to fit a front view. All right, you can stop.
And it just said a little